Hello, my amazing and energetic empire builders. Welcome to day 8. And today we are going to be walking into the practical aspect of what we did in day 1. First things first, head to your tools. No matter what kind of phone you use, just go to your tools. Then go to profile under your tool because we're going to set up your profile based on everything you have learned. So the first thing is to work on your logo, edit your logo to the right logo for your business. So in case your logo is not looking professional like this, your logo should be simple, easy to remember. It's not about it being so. I already gave you an example of logo that is not logo in the video. So go and outsource your logo to a graphic designer if you can afford it. And if you cannot afford it yet, you can actually still use maybe a picture of your product just to improvise till you can be able to afford a better looking logo. Then the next thing is your cover photo. This cover photo is basically something like this because I'm going to be using my own brand as an example so that you can be able to see how it's going to look when other people are checking it from their side. You can see my profile picture. So it can either be your picture, your personal picture, which you went to the studio to take. So I showed you Afroline's picture in the one video. So you can actually use your own picture based on what you sell. You can see me, I'm not selling products, so it's only my face. So if you are selling products that is something that is oldable, maybe skincare, maybe, so you can actually hold your product to take a very professional, just like the way Afroline held our products. So it just gives people the idea of what you do. Do you understand? But if you sell something like underwear, for instance, you cannot hold your product. So either your picture or because you yourself are a brand, so or your logo. Then the cover photo is the one you can see behind where there's Forbes BLK. So your cover photo is something that would help you to make people take you more serious, like, oh, this person is an authority. So it can be a picture of your physical store if you have a physical store, or it can be a picture of maybe reviews from your customers, maybe something like she's so good, she's damn good, she's this. So, or it can be a picture of offers that you have, an ongoing offer. Maybe you have an ongoing offer that's you can put that as your cover photo. Then the next thing we're going to be doing is your brand name. Some of you are using your personal name here, so make sure that you edit it to your brand name. Your brand name is one name. You should not be different name you're giving to different people. One name. You have to stick to one name. You can see. So then the next thing, phone number. This one is just normal. The next thing is your address. If you don't have a physical location, you don't have to put your house address there. Just put something that maybe Alagbado, Lagos. So, but if you have a physical location, ensure that you put it in full so that anybody can easily track your location. Then your website, if you have a website, you can add your website link here. So, and if you don't have, you can actually just create a link tree. That's not part of the scope of this challenge though. So then the next thing is your business description. You can see how the business description here is looking like, making modesty look unique, elegant, and energetic for the modest woman. You can see that it's not looking like your regular profile description. So you have to make sure that your profile description is very, very catchy based on what you bring to the table. So this is what the modesty view brought to the table. That's the next thing is super stylish and fresh designs only. So something about your brand that they need to know. Then that's going to be the next line. Then outstanding skirts and Malaysian hijab for corporate and casual purposes. So what else do they need to know about your brand? Put it there. Then you put a call to action. Call to action should be the last thing. So let me show you how NSQ's own looks like. I turn businesses into empires. You can see that is what we bring to the table. I hope you say goodbye to Play Store with your business online. And I said what I have done. I've trained over 30. So if you have like authority positioning statements, things that you have done, you include it. So you include everything that needs to be included, but make sure that it is brief and straight to the point, and always put a call to action. And that is that for that. Then the next thing is your business hours. So you can set your business hours based on the time that you're available for business. So then next is your email. That one should not be your personal email. It should be your business email. So the next thing is your category. Make sure that you pick the right category that reflects, that go in line with your business. But if it is not there, then you can use other business. And the next thing is your catalog. So this catalog is very, very important. Some of you don't know how to use catalog the right way. So make sure that you add new item per product. Don't add different products in one catalog. You want to add one product, click on add new item, then click on this photo. You can add up to 10 things. So that 10 things does not mean that you should not be adding different products inside one catalog, except if the all products are like similar, they have the same price. So because each catalog must have the price, it must have the description, so you must make sure that everything is similar because it must be the same, right? So you can go to your photo library and pick whatever you want to pick. Do you understand? So that is that product, right? So you put the item name, then you put the price, right? So if you know that, oh, you want to do reduction, you can say this one is 5,000, but they should just pay 4,000. Do you understand? Then you put a description, a catchy description of what the product can do for them, not just pants. No. So you should explain the products like in a way that they would want to take action. I'm going to show you something under the TMV catalog. So then they are asking for country of origin, and you have to put it. So then you do everything like that, and you are going to save it. This is like an example of a caption that is nice. This is can be styled in different ways, and you will still make a statement. So you can see how we explained it. Then we wrote the different colors that are available. So anybody that wants it can just come. You can see. So as maybe we have other pictures of this hijab, like maybe in different colors, we can add it to the catalog so that you can scroll. If we have a review about this hijab, we can add it to the catalog because it's a 10 slide, and all the 10 slides must be about one single product, except if the product is the same price and the same category, the same description. Do you understand? And the next thing is linking your Facebook and Instagram. If you have that, you can actually, that's not part of the scope of this particular challenge. Then your about should be something they not available, not busy, not in a meeting. So something they can easily use to know your brand. You can see stylish skirt and Malaysian hijab's brand. You can see NSQ's own is sales strategist and consultant. So something they can use to know your brand. That is what you should have there. Did you see? Another thing about your catalog is that you can add a group of products into a collection. So like for instance, if you are selling something like me now, you can see, if you go to see all, you can see that I have ebooks in one single collection. You want to learn how to write captions, these are ebooks I have that can teach you how to write good captions. You can see, so all my ebooks are in one collection. Then there is I think I was explaining something, I forgot to change it back. So there is something like my courses. This one is for courses you can buy. So sales and marketing bundle, WhatsApp to that status views explosion package. So these are courses you can buy inside a collection. So how do you create a collection? Just go to add new collection. Then you can write the name of the collection. You are selling waist bead. So blue waist bead or maybe crystal waist bead. You're selling waist bead. You can actually put all the crystal waist bead you have in a single collection. You can see. Then you click on done, and everything is going to be under one single collection. Another thing about your catalog, you should have something like this. So you can see meet Nadia sales screen. So where I explained out about myself. You can see, so explanation about myself, that's about me. This is Afroline's catalog. You can see this is a profile picture, this is a personal picture, and this is a cover photo, which is our logo. So she's using it to position herself, position her brand authority, that our new logo, we have logo. So there you can see our business name is Chelsea of Afrolines. That is what she used as her business name. Then the next thing is a catalog. You can see how attractive it is. Make sure that your product pictures is looking compelling and attractive. So there's some things that you would need that is not inside status use challenge, like how to take nice product pictures, how to make some simple designs yourself. They are inside the operation take charge challenge. So, and if you want to learn all of those things, then you would need to see me again inside the operation take charge challenge. So you can see this is our setup. She had the idea of this kind of picture after she joined operation take charge challenge for our brand. So now can you see this is meet Chelsea. She added a picture. She didn't really add like an explanation, but from a picture you can easily like understand the explanation of what she's trying to tell you. That okay, so this is under her description, that's where she wrote her stuff. So you can be flexible, just do it right, that's all. Then you can see meet Afro lines about the brand. So about the brand, she decided not to write it inside the catalog, she decided to write it here. So you can see it's an African fashion brand that helps with the standard with the use of Afrocentric accessories. So that is that about that. Then you can see that we have categories under our catalog. We have raffia earrings, we have raffia bags, we have reviews. You can see we have reviews. So you can see everything is very, very detailed and catchy. Your catalog should be very detailed and catchy, not random. You can see our reviews. So you have to be very intentional about everything. Deliveries, fashion lessons. Yes, you can actually teach people things on your status too. So what you teach people, you can actually put it together under your catalog and make people learn from it. So when new people come to your WhatsApp, they just take you seriously instantly because they feel like, wow, this is really good. So then another thing she thought about the art of standing out, she put it together inside a catalog as well. So if you come and you're already getting value from a catalog, once you want to connect with her, you would definitely want to connect with her. So you can see how intentional this is. So you can see that our logo, our email is the right email for her business. You can see that she's intentional about her description. You can see that our location is Ile-Ife, Osun State. You can see everything is everything. So that is that. For this, I'm gonna say in the next.